What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trenches Politics TV, where you know you're definitely politicking from the trenches. First, before we get started, please take a second to hit that like button and subscribe if you ain't subscribed to this channel, because we definitely rocking over here. We're keeping everything rocking about the politics of the trenches and maybe in the trenches of your community, of a neighborhood where you at. You feel what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna start doing the wrap ups too. Y'all just tap into my comments and let me know what y'all want to do, and I'll react to it. But y'all see what it is. We're reacting to two men that are wanted by the Bucks County Police for a large sum of cash that was missing, that came up missing. And y'all tell me if this sounds like a setup or not. Allegedly, the large cash was in the back seat of an employee's car. We're gonna jump straight into it, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Y'all see the title, y'all see what I wrote. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Hit that like button, subscribe, share the video out, and let's go. Keep politicking from the trenches. Let's get it.
For the thieves caught on camera stealing a huge sum of money from a check cashing business in Falls Township. How they pulled off this brazen crime. Saturday night, I'm Walter Perez. The big story in Action News is the prime check cashing business in Fairless Hills robbed of more than $1 million. It happened Friday afternoon just before 4 p.m. Authorities say the money was stolen from a vehicle.
$1 million, y'all.
That belongs to an employee of that business. Action News reporter Brianna Smith.
How does that type of money belong to an employee in the first place? That's all I'm trying.
Has the latest on what we know so far.
Prime check cashing was open for business today, while police released a video of the theft in hopes of finding the two suspects with the public's help. We also spoke to shoppers who say they're shocked, but also a bit skeptical of this brazen crime.
That's alarming. That's really alarming.
I can't believe it.
Residents who shop near Prime Check Cashing in Fairless Hills are looking for answers after Falls Township police say these two men drove to the back of the business, shattered an employee's car window, and took duffel.
Did y'all see that? They said they
bags
drove.
full of money. Sources tell Action News the cash in those.
They said they drove to the back of the shop and drove exactly to the car and start kicking the window. And if you look at these pictures right here, you can tell they Caucasian. Somebody that was probably inside.
That's really alarming.
I can't believe it.
Residents who shop near Prime Check Cashing in Fairless Hills are looking for answers after Falls Township police say these two.
See what I'm saying? And they
men drove to.
And you can tell they Caucasian, but you know we'll get blamed for it though. You see what I'm saying? But or they probably Asian. You know what I'm saying? But you could definitely tell that the person. First of all, why is the money even back there, and why does the employee got that much money that they know about or responsible for in the check cashing establishment in Bucks County? I understand it's a Commonwealth state, Commonwealth part, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they knew or inside connection to something. They probably didn't think it was gonna blow up this big, where it's gonna blow up. Well, it's hit the YouTube now. You feel me? And we on Trenches Politics TV breaking it down to content, and I'm trying to give and see what y'all think. But yeah, tell me what y'all think. Two men is being wanted by the Bucks County Police for a large sum of cash. It's $1 million, over close to $1 million, either over $500,000, something like that. But either way, it's too much money for an employee to be responsible for at a check cashing establishment. And then for them to go right to the back of the building and go right to the exact car. You see what they doing? They went right to the exact car, start kicking the window. Had time to kick the window out. You see all the police around. Like, what type of shit is this?
The back of the business, shattered an employee's car window, and took duffel bags full of money. Sources tell Action News the cash in those bags totaled well over $1 million.
Why is that money in an employee's car?
Who in their right mind would think a place like this would have that much cash on hand?
That's the same thing I want to know. Why is it in that? Why is that amount of money in an employee's car? And who would think that amount of cash? Well, ain't no who would think. Y'all know. It seems like y'all probably all knew about the shit and probably just playing it off. Probably got the two random young boys of the neighborhood that's in the community, but try and make it like it's a damn stepper or some shit doing that shit.
What are the chances of a robber finding money in a car like that? Regrettably, sounds like an inside job.
That's what I'm saying. You see his eyes, y'all. You see his eyes? He
Officers
said,
responded to
"Look at
the
his eyes.
Cash
Those
on
eyes
hand.
like he
What are the
playing."
chances of a robber finding money in a car like that? Regrettably,
Oh, look at his eyes, yo. Do he look like he fucking playing? Look at that shit. It's gotta be an inside job. And the way he
it
said it,
sounds like an inside job.
yeah, it sounds like an inside job.
Officers responded to the incident on Lincoln Highway just before 4 p.m. on Friday. They say the suspects sped away in this white Ford van bearing a license plate that does not belong to the vehicle.
I've lived here all my life. I haven't heard anything about anything like this happening. Not
And he's lived there all his life. So if he's lived there all his life, man, the only thing he's seen was Elvis Presley come there on tour. And he ain't never seen no shit like this ever happen in his life. Y'all don't think this is an inside connection with a family? It's like the employee knew the amount, or let them know exactly how much was going to be there, and it was worth the amount. Even if she didn't, or even the person didn't know, because we don't know if it's he or she. Even we don't know if it's he or she, but we don't know if they told him a certain amount. They must have told him it was going to be well over amount that was worth it, and them taking it. You know what I'm saying? So they had to come there. And these two people right here, you can tell that they like the type of criminals that don't know nothing about this shit, and they getting away with this much amount of money. Like, for them to be this comfortable doing this type of crime, risking it all, and you can tell that they like the first type of the first type of criminals to ever do something, and they pull up a look like this. You know and for them to be that comfortable, you know they had to be an inside connect. You know what I'm saying? You know they had to be an inside job.
with that much money.
So I'm not surprised by crime in any way, shape, or form.
Check
You
this
got to
shit out.
keep your eyes on everything
Look at this dude.
at all times because criminals are opportunists.
As police
God darn, like a fucking elf or
Not
something.
with that much money.
Mr.
So I'm not
Elf is telling y'all the
surprised by
truth.
crime
bro.
in any way, shape, or form. You got to keep your eyes on everything at all times because criminals are opportunists.
As police continue to
Like you
search for the
said, criminals
suspects,
are
shoppers
opportunists.
worry about their safety and the employees who work in the plaza.
If they can do that at 4 o'clock
Is that
in
the,
the
is that the
afternoon,
person? Is that
Continue
the,
to search for the suspects, shoppers worry about their
Yeah, she like
safety
she
and the
probably
employees who
something
work.
to do it. Look at her. Look at her sneaky ass. Look at her eyes. You can see her eyes. Look at her eyes. She knows she didn't want to drop the dime and told him, yo, come pick that bag up. She like the type of money hungry ass chick that's just scheming and out to get somebody, probably quick to try to set somebody up like Duel or some shit.
in the plaza.
if they can do that at 4 o'clock in the afternoon,
She got them dressed like sliders. She got them dressed like the senders, the steppers, and all that shit. She know the fashion. Y'all could tell she was a part of it. Then she sent her little cousins. Like I said, they probably Latinos or Asians or some shit. But like I said, y'all know who they gonna blame though.
what else will you do? You know, and are you coming back? I hope they
Dude had time to break into the car, wiggle his way around, hit the car, no sounds, no alarms, no nothing. They got that much amount of cash, or put that much amount of cash in there and already knew, oh yeah, let me just put this amount of cash. Let me put this amount of cash right here, because we not in the hood, first of all. We in Bucks County. It's a nice area. There's police around here. They can pull with a bright white, yellow van, and they're gonna have time to break in. Nobody ain't gonna give a fuck because it's their my establishment. You know what I'm saying? That's what they had to be thinking. For real. Why is black kids out here, and not even black kids, but it's starving kids out here, and other type of people that's going through real poverty, and let them have just found a random fucking car where they ran across with over $1 million or close to $1 million in it. And the community would have been taken care of at least for a couple years. At least for a
are
year.
caught.
Say that.
And I hope they
I
get
know how
better
quick people
security
run the
around
money.
here. You know, so that's
Look,
for everybody.
these motherfuckers
to be
had-
cautious.
These motherfuckers had time to kick this shit. If this was a hood nigga, just by them kicking that shit, they had like 20 kicks they kicked. Just by them kicking that shit the first time, they would
I
have been
hope
through
they
that
are
shit.
caught.
You already know if
They
this was
can
a
do
nigga, they
that
would have
at
been through that
4
bitch the first time.
o'clock in the
First time they kicked
afternoon.
it. Look at it.
What else will you do? You know, and are you coming back? I hope they are caught. And I hope they get better
2,
security
3,
around here.
4,
You know, so
5, 6,
that's for
7, 8.
everybody to be cautious.
They kicked it
Again,
like
police are
their
still
life
looking
didn't
for the
depend
2
on it.
men you just
Let
saw
that
in
been
that
some
video.
hungry.
Detectives say
They kicked it like their life didn't depend on it. Let there have been some hungry, poverty, struggling person that just came through the hood and barely had nothing else to live for. They're gonna kick that shit one time. They would have damn near lit the car up just trying to open the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all know how that shit go, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I guarantee if I read these comments, it's gonna say the same damn thing.
you have any
Hold on.
information about the suspects or the incident to contact police. In Fairless Hills, Brianna Smith, Channel 6 Action News.
Now to
Yeah, I wanted to bring y'all some type of content though. I ain't really
To be
had
told
nothing
first
to bring
responders,
y'all.
it's awesome that people like this who take the time to bring us together allow us not to forget this. First responders, the firemen, policemen, every day put themselves, no matter how small the town is.
Said the police in Bucks County are searching for 2 suspects who they say drove to the back of a business, shattered an employee's car window, and took duffel bags full of money. Sources tell Action News the cash in those bags total well over $1 million. Damn, over $1 million. It's crazy. That's really alarming, said Lynette Thomas from Mooresville. I can't believe it. Added John Willen from Mooresville. It happened at Prime Check Cashing on Lincoln Highway in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. Residents around the area said they were shocked by how much the thieves got away with. Why is that money in the employee's car? Asked Thomas. Who in their right mind would think a place like this would have that much cash on hand? Questioned Willen. What are the chances of a robber finding money in a car like that? Added Steve. Stemming from Fairless Hills. Regrettably, sounds like an inside job. Officers with the Falls Township Police Department responded to the incident just before 4 p.m. on Friday. They said the suspect sped away in a white Ford van bearing a license plate that did not belong to the vehicle. So they had enough sense to change the license plates and switch the license plates. You see, they were studying how to do this shit right. That's what that was. No further details on the crime have been released. I live here all my life, said Willen. I haven't heard anything about anything like this happen, not with that much money. He said not with that much money. So it must have been happening before, but not with that much money. So that showed you that they had time to do a Ocean's 11 in Bucks County. That's what that was. I'm not surprised by crime in any way, shape, or form. Just Dennis, you gotta keep your eyes on everything at all times because criminals are opportunists. As police continue to search for the suspects, shoppers worry about their safety, and for the employees who work in their plaza. If they can do that at 4 p.m., what else can you do? And are you coming back? It said Thomas. I hope they are caught, and I hope they get better security around here. That's for everybody to be cautious. They talking about, and are you coming back? Of course they coming back, and of course they gonna keep doing it. And they already there, motherfucker. They already in your face. Because, like I said, it's an inside job. You can tell it is. If they doing it 4 p.m. in the fucking afternoon in Bucks County, it was too comfortable. It was over comfortable. You can see there was over comfortable. There was too over comfortable. There was too over comfortability where there was enough to kick that motherfucker over 20 times. Didn't give a fuck about no alarm. They knew the whole scoop and everything. And then you see a sneaky ass bitch eyes. You could tell she was straight in. She gonna go in there. Had a nerve to lock the damn door. Like, bitch, they already stole everything they was gonna get from you, bitch. You can go in there locking the door for it because you on camera. What the fuck going on, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and get no comments. Share the video. Salute. Keep rocking on Trenches Politics TV. We only politic from the trenches. I appreciate all y'all. Let's get it. One.